Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. Today I'm going to share my top 10 favorite maps with you guys. If this is what you're looking for, please stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome, and first up is actually FELSBRUN on this list, which is for all platforms. This is actually a base game map. I love FELSBRUN. I just love the layout of it. If we look at the PDA here, I'm in new farmer mode, but that doesn't really matter a whole lot. A lot of sell points down here. I like the fields, mostly square fields. A lot of good. I've had some really good times farming on here. Contracts on here, all sorts of good stuff. And then you got this kind of nice mountainous area up here if you want to. A little bit of a road along the back by the river, but a great map. FELSBRUN is definitely one of my top 10. So yeah, starting off right off the bat with FELSBRUN, I'd say as number one here. Number two on my list is the Pacific Northwest 19. This is by Epideth. This is for all platforms as well, and this thing is an absolute fantastic map. Very scenic, absolutely gorgeous map. Some trees around here, some big fields down below, some more odd shaped kind of interesting fields up here on top of the plateau. A nice river running through it. Yeah, it's amazing. I love that switchback going up and down there. So this is fantastic. Absolutely one of my favorite maps here. I've got a lot of hours on this map, so this thing is amazing. Taking a look at the PDA here again, lots of big square maps down here. You get some good potato sugar beet contracts down here for harvesting and planting. And then up here you got more kind of smaller fields and little areas around here. A nice train system that loops around the whole map here. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite maps. To zoom out a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit more. But yeah, this is the Pacific Northwest 19. And for number three, we have No Man's Land by Alien Jim, one of my favorite modders, and this is for all platforms. So what I love about No Man's Land is there's literally nothing. There's just some trees, a little bit of terrain here and there. You also have the option, you can remove all the trees from the map and all the rocks from the map if you'd like to. And that's for all platforms, which is an absolutely incredible feature. But all you really have is that one field, this little farm if you start in new farmer mode. So if I hop in here, this is it. You have this, but think of this whole chunk of land here that you see right ahead of you. Big chunk of land there. There's that many of them. There's 60 plots on here. You can purchase them all. They're all 85,000 to buy. There's tons of stuff you can do with this map. There's some roads that are kind of etched in, as you can see there, but you can paint over them, keep them, do whatever you want. This has really a good kind of do whatever you want sort of feel to it. And as you guys know, with my gameplay series, I built up quite the farm on this map. So anyhow, there you go. Number three is No Man's Land. And as number four, I have Sandy Bay 19, which, as you guys know, I've done a series on. This is by Oxygen David, and this is still in the mod hub for you. This is for all platforms still, as far as I can tell. And this thing is incredible. This is an incredible map. Absolutely incredible. I love it. So much good detail on it. If you plan seasons on here, you have so many fun things in store for you. I did do a seasons game plan Sandy Bay that you guys should definitely check out and watch that on the channel. But this thing is incredible. This is your starting farm if you start a new farm mode down here, which has so many good memories, so many hours using these fields and on doing different stuff on here. But here's the PDA, lots of fields around the map, lots of sell points around, everything like that. So lots of stuff to do. A fantastic map, and again, multiple places you can start. Speed cameras, all that good stuff. A just fantastic Oxy map here. So there you go. That is Sandy Bay 19. And as number five, I have ISCHIA Farm by Black Eyes Modding. This is, again, for all platforms. Now, a lot of you guys probably were wondering, why did this make my top 10? I've never actually even done a private or personal game save on this. Never have. Never even played on this map, other than just doing tutorials, testing, map tours, but I love it so much. I still love the map. Just because I don't have the time to play on it doesn't mean it can't be one of my favorites. This one, I love the layout of the map. I think there's a lot of good stuff in here. You got forestry up here. It's just a great map. And the big thing too is just the amount of extra crops, especially grapes. They're just so exciting. The concept that you can do so many different things on here, including, you know, we have almonds now, we have olives, white grapes, red grapes. Those just so many cool new features that were added in here with Black Eyes Modding that I think makes it, which I'm still surprised they haven't actually edited out the fact that this says that there's wheat growing over there. But other than that, this map is incredible. I love it. It's always on the back burner for something I want to play on at some point. But there you go. In number five, that is ISCHIA Farm. And number six is WARTBURG. Believe it or not, this is by Neuroxy. This is for all platforms. A couple reasons for that. So not only this incredible scenic map, it has very limited farming, yes, mostly kind of set up for forestry. think this has a ton of potential for some roleplay aspects to it, which is why I love this map. Haven't done a save on it yet, but ever since the map tour, I've been just looking for a reason, just itching for a reason to start on this map. But if we look in here at the PDA, so we got so many different roads, tracks to take. There is, if we zoom in here, is it over here? I think it's up over here, actually. I think there's a mine. You can drive in and go all over the place. It's incredible, very detailed, very in-depth. It's very cool map. I mean, very limited field. There's only 3 fields on here, so not a lot of farming you're gonna end up doing, but I mean, you could expand and do whatever else you want to do. But yeah, WARTBURG is just an incredible map, very detailed, a lot of good stuff on it. So that is why it made my top 10. So there you go, that's WARTBURG. And for number 7 is WASHOE, Nevada by Alien Jim. This is for all platforms, and this map is incredible. This has so much good detail on it. Tons of open space on it, some huge fields down here at the bottom, some smaller ones up there, a great starting farm, so many cool features that I can't even list them all off in this video, but starting farm down here, very awesome. My first season's gameplay ever was on here. It wasn't one I recorded, it was my personal game save. This is the first map I ever played seasons on, and I loved it. I had so much fun on here, clearing snow and doing stuff, so it has kind of a good memory for me as far as this map goes. But there you are. That's how you start off a new farm mode. Again, some massive fields. There's contracts on them, stuff you can buy, sell, and do all sorts of different things on this map. So this is an absolute incredible map by Alien Jim as well. So this is WASHOE, Nevada. And number 8 is Chellington Valley, of course, by Oxygen David. Currently for PC players only, and not on the mod hub, but there is a link for you to get it on your PC down below in the description. If you like Sandy Bay, you would really, really like this map. So much good detail. Currently have a series going on this map you guys should check out using seasons. It is incredible. You can see 2 of the trains going down below there. One's a steam engine, which is awesome. A castle in the distance, balloons in the air, and that's just a few of the awesome features on this map. This map is incredible. If we take a look here in the PDA, you're kind of starting farms up here. So many fields, so many contracts, so many things to see, so many things to do. Chellington Valley is a map you will never get bored of. So that is why it is, of course, in my top 10. So here you go, Chellington Valley. All right, number 9 is Crawford Farms by Rubberburner89. This is currently for PC and Mac players only, but this has made my top 10 for a reason. This recently came out. I haven't done a gameplay series on it yet, and I should say yet intentionally with the fact that I have one planned for it. I won't give any details away, but yeah, this map is incredible. So this is a Canadian map, and if we take a look at it, some of you may be like, I'm not sure what you're into it about this map. The fields are all weird shaped and everything, but I don't know. I love the feel of it. I just do. I love how it's laid out. I love the feel of it. I think this has a great potential to be a fantastic map. So that is why this has made my top 10. I mean, it's got everything you need on it. A few different starting farms. I love the layout. It just feels really nice. I don't know, something about it. It just, when a map strikes you, it strikes you. There's nothing you can do about it, but there you go. This is Crawford Farms. All right, and number 10 is GRIFFIN, Indiana 19. This is by AJ Farmer for all platforms. I recently just started a series on this, a live-only series where we start with absolutely nothing or to try to build a big American farm. What do I love about this map? The feel to it. This really does feel like it's a small town in the United States. That's what it feels like, and it's based on a real area. I love the PDA, all of that. The fields are great. Everything about this is absolutely fantastic. It really is. This is incredible. Great job by the map maker as far as making it appear to and adhere to this area. This is just great. It's well done. Very well manufactured with a couple of different areas. There's a Bigfoot you can find at night if you look around correctly. But yeah, I just love the feel to it. It really does kind of just remind me of like driving through small towns in the Midwest. That's what it reminds me of. It makes me think of that. So anyhow, without further ado, that is the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below. Let me know what your favorite maps are down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. Anyhow, thank you guys for coming and watching. This has been Farmer Cop.